Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I may have my cough still. There we are. Every time I talk, it is Thursday, January 25th, 2024. It's about 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Trying to do these videos once in the morning and once in the afternoon, depending on what it is that I have going on. And today was an exciting day, so just wasn't able to get to the morning version of this. And I'm going to try to do a little bit of a mix up between the living room and then the garage, so you guys could see the different types of workouts that I have. What I wanted to talk about today is, you kind of heard me talk about this before in some of the other videos, why people don't work out. And I think that there's always reasons. There could be injury, there could be pain, there could be some type of trauma that they've had to their body. There could be just those psychological barriers. People feel like they've gained weight and that process has taken them years, and they just don't think that there's any way they can get back to it. They don't feel like they have time. They've got all these kids, their kids, all the responsibilities, jobs. They're feeling tired and exhausted. Whatever those reasons may be, they don't have the space, they don't have the equipment, they don't want to go to the gym, they've had bad experiences at the gym, they don't feel strong, they don't like the way that they look. All of those reasons are very valid, and they're very real reasons. But I would encourage, whatever reason you have or excuse that you've got for not working out, I would really, take a look at it. Do some, do some self-analysis, introspective, searching within yourself to say, why is it that I'm not doing this? And hopefully you'll be able to overcome that hurdle and get back into it. I wanted to talk about Tommy Z is the song, the artist that I do enjoy a lot. Tommy Z is a local artist in the Buffalo area, the Erie County area. Blues guy and just awesome, awesome artist. I mean, he has been around for, I believe it's been 30 years doing his thing, at least, probably even longer. Incredible guitar player. He has played for the USO and the troops overseas. He has played all over the country. He has opened for some of the largest names in the business. And his skill set, his voice, and his guitar playing ability are second to none. I mean, they are elite level, and it's always a pleasure to watch him perform. I've been able to see him perform a bunch of different times, and have a friendship with him. So every time we do get to see each other, it's awesome. But love listening to his music. He's got a Pandora radio station, so if you do want to look it up, it is Tommy Z, Tommy, and then Z, just Z. And some of his album covers are really cool, and some of the songs that he's got are great. Just a lot of fun. A lot of the songs are really, really fun. And that's the musical artist. Looking down here at my notes, your body type, muscle development. Muscle development is different for everybody. It really is. Don't be discouraged if there's a part of your body that there's parts of my body that I'm like, oh boy, that needs a lot of work, and there's a lot of them. But don't get discouraged by that. Be encouraged by it. Use that as an inspiration to yourself to be like, I am going to get better. I'm going to do whatever I can do to feel the way that I need to feel. And not so, for me, it's not about looking a certain way. For me, it's all about, how do I feel? How is it making me feel strong? Am I feeling durable? Do I feel like my whole body is not tight in a bad way, but tight in a way where I feel like I go through life and I'm not going to have to worry about anything. I have full mobility, with all of my body parts and my joints, and no pain. That's what my goal and objective is with it. So with muscle development, some people are able to develop really large legs, certain parts of their legs. Certain people can't develop calves, and certain people can't. They struggle with forearms, or whatever parts of the body. Love handles are a big one, or abs, chest. Just embrace your body type. Embrace the muscles that you've got. Work on them and stay more, which for me, what my focus is just doing the exercises. How do they make me feel? And am I getting stronger each and every week? Shamers. A lot of times we can have people in our lives that can keep us back. And it's important to realize that those people are gifts to us as well, because when they're telling us we can't do things, especially people in our family, when we have somebody, it really hits home. Somebody that we respect, we look up to. But you got to remember, most of the time when people in your family say something, they don't realize what you're going through. Most people are irresponsible with what they say. They don't think about, what it is you're going through at that moment, what you've been through your life, or even what your experiences are with that specific topic, whatever they might say. It may be something simple like, you're never gonna, you're never gonna, why are you working out? You're never, sometimes, you're never gonna accomplish what it is you're looking to accomplish, so why even bother? Now, people say that because they may be ashamed of themselves. They may not want you to get better, and that's a big reason why those people will say that to you. But they may not even realize sometimes how many times have you heard it where either you've said something to somebody and they said, that really hurt me. You don't even remember saying it. And the same thing happens with somebody else. They don't even remember saying it. So let that stuff slide off your back, and don't let it apply to as far as your workouts or even really your life. An inspiration to me is Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw has been somebody in the world's strongest men, and that has really taken off, and for a lot of different reasons. And I do believe Brian Shaw has been instrumental in growing strongman. And there's a whole series of events. It used to be only one, and that was a lot of fun for everybody to watch. Crazy events that they would do. But Brian Shaw, over the course of the past 2 decades, has really done a lot for a lot of people, in the strongman competition arena, but also just individuals. He seems like he's a wonderful family man, down to earth. He's funny. He's got great relationships with a lot of the other strongmen, which is always fun to see. And the different video series that he does, just to inspire people and lift them up, just to kind of show what he does. The event that he created, now it was Shaw Classic, and I can't remember what it is now. Maybe the world's strongest man or something I can't remember what it is. It's got some moniker, but he did a beautiful job with that event. I know they had challenging conditions, or not, they didn't have challenging conditions with that. They had another one that was outdoors. His was wonderful. It was beautiful, all the equipment, but just really thankful for Brian Shaw and everything that he has done to inspire so many and show people how to live life and just how to embrace it. So thank you to him. Our exercise for today is another straight arm. I figure we'll stay in that, but what this one is going to be is a little bit different. So it's going to be for the back, and I'm going to show you with the band. I got the 50-pound band over there again out the door, shoulder height. You want to put this right at the height that you're going to be moving that arm, and that's literally the movement. You want to come center chest, hold it just like that. My knuckle doesn't work sometimes. We'll talk about that another time. But anyways, we got arm straight, elbow out, and it's really important to do that because what you're trying to work is all the stabilizer muscles. You're really trying to strengthen all the ligaments and tendons, connective tissue. You hear me talking about that. The muscles will grow. You're gonna feel a little bit of your chest and your your shoulder, and then also your tricep, but in your back is going to be the key. So I'm going to show you this really quick. Like I said, it is in the door, and then I think you guys can see me. And I just have 50 pounds here. You can do 10 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever you're comfortable with, 200 pounds if you're one of those guys, super strong guy. But that's it. You're just bringing it across your chest. You got your legs are spread out, giving yourself a little bit of a base. And just like that. And what that does for your back is incredible. You feel that again in your shoulder. Just a wonderful, wonderful exercise. For me, I try to get to 25 on whatever weight it is that I'm using, but whatever you're comfortable with, you want to do sets, 3 sets or 5 sets of 10, 15, whatever works for you. Remember, I always do 1 set for everything because it allows me to do multiple exercises, move through my workout really, really quickly. And with a lot of my workouts, I only do 5 different exercises with 1 set for each of those exercises. And it works out really well for me. We shut off here. I wanted to do something brand new today with the Bible passage. Eating. Today, boneless chicken, one of the best things that I enjoy it a lot. I cook it up. I kind of fillet it You know, got the long piece like this. For the women who are watching, or for the men that cook, I don't know, this is probably remedial, but a lot of people don't know what to do. They really don't. And I kind of take, the long way, and I cut across like that, and I throw it in a frying pan. It takes me about 10 minutes at most to cook, two of those breasts in a large frying pan. You don't need to have it covered. And you prepare it, you throw it into a container, you put it into the fridge, and for every ounce of chicken, it's about 8 or 8.2 grams of protein. So if you're gonna eat about a quarter, 4 ounce piece of chicken, or a quarter pound of chicken, that's gonna equate to about 32 grams of protein. And we've talked about this. You wanna eat about a quarter after each meal of what your workouts are. So if you're working out really heavy, and it's only going to be one exercise, or one workout that day, you're going to want to probably get about 60 to 70 grams of protein. That's what's worked for me. You've got to work on what's best for you. What I wanted to talk about today was the Bible verse. Excuse me, I try to not say those ums. I got to avoid doing that, so I apologize. But the Bible verse, I've always had a close relationship with God, and whether you have a relationship with God or not, it's immaterial to me. Everybody's journey is their own, but I feel like it's important because these different Bible verses can really resonate with people, and even just kind of start them down a pathway of, maybe getting to know God a little bit more, or maybe it's just life in general. It's like, yeah, that really applies to my life. So I wanted to read this one, Deuteronomy. I can't. That's like the coolest name of any book in the Bible, Deuteronomy. And I know, when I'm talking to Christians, they're like, why is that funny? I'm like, Deuteronomy, how is that not funny? Anyways, so it is, and I can't remember, chapter verse 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. And beautiful, beautiful words. A lot of people struggle in life, and they, God is always there. And it's beautiful, and they just don't even realize it. So when they can turn to God and they hear a Bible passage like that, they're like, whoa, maybe I can, start to read that a little bit more, and they can feel a little bit more fulfilled in their walk in life here, in their journey. And who knows, maybe they even get a little bit closer. I hope you all enjoyed this video. God bless, much love, huge hugs, take care. I'll see you soon, and stay healthy.